More now on the breaking news story we are following from the Middle East this hour. Air raid sirens have sounded across Israel following an Iranian missile attack on the country. Before we took a short break, we were showing you live images from the night sky. Now we are showing you pictures coming in from the ground. You can see this is a completely chaotic situation. I believe we're looking at pictures from Tel Aviv. And again, this comes after an Iranian missile attack on Israel. The rumble of explosions could be heard throughout Jerusalem. Israeli TV stations showing plumes of smoke rising in Tel Aviv after this missile strike. What you're looking at now is emergency services on the ground, an incredibly heavy police presence, areas cordoned off. There are no reports of any casualties, but you can see emergency services are on standby as we wait to learn more about the scope of this retaliatory attack. We can also tell you the Army says dozens of missiles were launched. We witnessed some of that in our live shots earlier. The Army has now ordered residents across Israel to move into bomb shelters. That is really the message. So again, air raid sirens sounding across the country of Israel following an Iranian missile attack on the country. This is an unprecedented escalation. This is a dramatic development, one that will have the international community reacting to it for sure. And it comes after Israel attacked Iran's capital early Friday local time in strikes that targeted the country's nuclear program and killed at least 2 top military officials, raising the potential for an all-out war between the two adversaries, Iran and Israel. Their hostilities date back to decades ago, and that attack appeared to be the most significant attack that Iran has faced since its 1980s war with Iraq. Iran promised retaliation, and that is what we are seeing now. Is Israel saying that dozens of missiles have been launched? No casualties reported, but we are waiting to learn more about, again, the scope and the nature of this attack. Multiple strikes, we can tell you, around the country were hit in Iran, including Iran's main nuclear enrichment facility, where black smoke could be seen rising into the air. This is an operation Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has talked about. He's called it Rising Lion. He says the strikes will continue for days until the nuclear threat is eliminated. Again, the ongoing military and intelligence operation raising the potential for an all-out war between the two countries, propelling the region already on edge, already in a very precarious situation, into even greater upheaval. And that is where Canada's position comes in. We can tell you Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand is watching the situation very closely. She's calling for the escalation of tensions between Israel and Iran to come to an end. In fact, she's calling for immediate de-escalation, though that is not what we are witnessing on the ground in Israel right now. Anand releasing a statement saying further action risks triggering a broader regional conflict with devastating consequences. She talked about de-escalation being the priority, urging all parties to refrain from actions that further destabilize the region. The protection of civilians, she said, must be paramount, going on to say that Canada remains deeply concerned by the threat posed by Iran's nuclear and ballistic missile program. So again, officials here in Canada watching this situation very closely. We can tell you Iran has attacked Israel, a retaliatory attack. We're now seeing live images of the aftermath here. Emergency services on the ground, still waiting to learn much more about this and still waiting for Israel and Iran's statements on this. It's 2:55, 18 degrees. You're watching Toronto's Breaking News, CP24. Stay with us as we keep a very close eye on this breaking news situation from Tel Aviv.